Hey KIPPsters, I'm so excited to be back. We have another dance virtual lesson with you. And what's special about this virtual lesson is that we have a special guest. And today we even have two. But our special guest who's going to be teaching us today will be teaching us baile folklorico. And his name is Senor G. Let's have him come over.
Hello everybody.
And I'm so excited to have another special guest who's going to be dancing with me as we learn from Senor G. Her name is Senorita Rrrro.
Hello.
There she is. And Senor G is going to tell us today what is our goal.
So our goal is to learn 4 patterns of this incredible dance called Arrancazacate. So say that with us, Arrancazacate.
Arrancazacate.
And this is a dance that is performed traditionally in Tixtla, Guerrero, and that's in the country of Mexico.
And Senor G, I know you said 4 dance patterns, and we know what patterns are in dance class. What are the 4 dance patterns called?
So the first pattern is called llamada. That's going to be your introductory pattern. The second one is called, what's the...
La bienvenida.
La bienvenida, I'm so sorry, I'm looking at backwards. La bienvenida, then the third one will be el columpio, and then finally the special one is going to be paliacate. So say that word for us, paliacate.
Paliacate.
And that's what this is. It's a handkerchief or a pañuelo. If you have one, you can use it. If you don't have one, you can use like a napkin, you can use a towel, a small towel. And if you don't have any of those, you can also use a shirt or a small tank top or something. A cloth would be preferable.
Awesome. That's great. Senor G, I know as KIPPsters who always reflect, when we're learning today, what is our question that we're going to answer at the end so we could walk away a stronger dancer?
Well, the question that we want to think about, the one that we want to reflect as we are dancing, is how can we connect different patterns, the ones that we're learning, to a same rhythm or something that we know similar, like our heartbeat, you know, that's a rhythm. So, ¿podemos echarle ganas?
Sí.
Can we do it?
Por supuesto, here we go.
All right. So we're going to start off really simple. A lot of it is going to be just stomps or golpes. What you want to do is you want to do 2 golpes with your right foot. We're going to start 1, 2, ready, and. Ready, and. Last time, go. Very good. The next steps are going to be 5 steps that you're going to do connected, one next to each other. So you're going to go 1, 2, 5, 6, here we go. Okay, so son 5 pasos, no, 5 steps, right? So here we go. We're going to do right, and then we're going to go to the left. And this pattern called la llamada is what we're doing right now. We're going to go 1, 2, 1, 2. So, in total, there are 7 steps there, okay? 7 pasos. 2 of them initially, 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a pattern that we are going to use throughout the whole dance, okay? So, our second pattern is called la bienvenida, and this is actually a lot easier. I think this is really easy. You'll be able to do this really fast. It's like the same as the beginning. As la llamada, it's 2 steps, but this time you're going to extend your foot to the right. Ready? Here we go. We go. Extend. Good. And it goes like this. 1, 2, 3. If you want to sing it like that, that's also a pattern, right? Singing could be a pattern. So singing could go 1, 2, 3. Got it? But because we are 4th graders, we have a lot more responsibility, right? Y tenemos que echarle más ganas. So we're going to take our handkerchief or napkin or cloth, fold it in half so it looks like a pyramid or half a sandwich. And you're gonna pretend like you're gonna cut it with scissors, with your human scissors, and you're gonna hold it in the front like this. Nice and strong, nice and strong. Okay? So with our handkerchief, which also helps us maintain a safe space, right? Because I can't get, their handkerchiefs, right? So we're gonna go ahead and go like this. We're gonna go 1, 2, open it up. La bienvenida means you're welcoming, right? So it's like you're welcoming somebody, come on in to my beautiful sanitized home, right? 1, 2, da 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 da, da 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 da, da 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 da, right? And that's what we call la llamada and la bienvenida. So we're gonna try it with music. I think we're ready for music, right?
We're ready.
Awesome, let's do it.
Show some courage, KIPPsters.
We got this. Con ganas.
Remember to hold your paliacate in one hand. If you can, try and make sure it's your right hand. If you want to hold it in your left hand, that might be a little difficult right now because we're going to the right. So hold it in your right hand. You have a pyramid, and you have your scissors in the middle, and you hold it just like that.
Awesome. Challenge yourselves, because I know you do. You can go to one side, the other side, the back, the side, or you can just stay here as well. It's okay, either way, you're gonna do great, okay? So that was 2 of the patterns. That was llamada and bienvenida. So now we're gonna teach you the third one, which is called columpio. Can you say columpio?
Columpio.
Good. Columpio means a swing, and that's because we're swinging our bodies from one side to the other. And we're just going to go like this. We're going to jump. So we go 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, right? And then 2. We go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Do it with me. We go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Good. And then you repeat the same pattern as we had done in the beginning with la llamada, okay? And then we will do our last thing, which will be our paliacate. So let's try doing our llamada, our bienvenida, and our columpio. Right?
Get those ganas ready, KIPPsters. Here we go.
Recognize the rhythm? Here we go. So, as you can see, dance is pretty easy. Now we're going to get to do our fourth pattern, which is how to use the paliacate. So the paliacate can be used very simple for those that have a hard time, because I know sometimes I do. So it could be just simple like this. Right? Or it could be with what we call a mariposa or floreo. Can you say mariposa?
Mariposa.
Or floreo.
Floreo.
Right. And what that means is it does this. You're going to basically take your paliacate, your handkerchief, and you're going to make an 8. So you're going to make an 8, 8, 8. But now you're going to turn it sideways. So you're going to make the paliacate sideways. Right? And it should start to look like this. Like you're making an 8. Or, as I like to tell my other friends that dance with me, it's like you're saying, come on in with me. Come on in with me. Can you see that? Come on in with me. Very good. So that's all you're doing. And when you're doing the dance, you could do it this way. 1, 1, 1, da, da, da. 1, 2, very good. So what we're recognizing from this is not only doing the first pattern, right? The second, la bienvenida. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Think about this pattern and this sound as a rhythm. Duh, right? At the very end, when we do the columpio, we go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. You can do that, or you can just do simple, simple, da, da, da. I think they're ready, Christopher. I think, Ro, don't you think they're ready? I think you all are ready. So let's go ahead and do it, and we'll do it twice, so that way you know what we're gonna do.
Prepárense, KIPPsters. Con confianza, courage. I like those shoes, Señorita Rrrro.
Oh, I love your color as well. We got some.
Let's do it a little bit slower, I think.
I agree.
Nice and strong. Here we go. Very good. Bienvenida. Side to side. Very good. We're going to do it again and think about the patterns and the rhythm. Here we go. Ah. So, you've learned all these different patterns that really involve this beautiful sound, right? 1, 2, 3, get the diggy, da 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 da, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So that's the rhythm or the sound we're working with, and there are different patterns, right? Like the first one, right? The second pattern, that's the one we're looking at, right? And then there's this. So all of those are part of what we learned today, and I hope that you have learned something nice and beautiful, and thank you for giving me the opportunity.
Yes.
Let's go ahead and go back to what we did today. And that was an amazing class, Senor G. Senor G, let's visit our goal today. Our goal was to demonstrate 4 patterns to Arrancazacate, the Tixtla Guerrero. And if you don't remember where that's from, that's in Mexico.
Yes.
And let's think about our question. And we're going to have our KIPPsters at home share with a family member or themselves or anyone that's there the answer to this question. And you're going to comment your answer in the comment section below so Mr. Sandoval could shout you out and see what you think. How can we connect different patterns to the same rhythm? We learned 4 different patterns today. How can we connect all those to the same rhythm, because we did dance to a very similar rhythm every time? So we're going to give you 30 seconds to talk. Senorita Rrrro, Senor G, and I are going to talk for 30 seconds as well. Ready, set, talk.
So one of the things is that you can deviate that movement. It can go side to side, you can go over if you wanted to. Some people prefer to do it side. I like it over too. And then the same thing with the...
I think what we create is how we can feel the challenge.
Yeah.
I think my challenge was the very first step, trying to get the.
You know how this could we just say what was challenging for you? So what was challenging for you? We show courage. And then we share that. And we can share how we can challenge ourselves.
Got it.
Great. We're done talking. KIPPsters, let's hear from our awesome teachers what they thought today. Senorita Rrrro, what was challenging for you while you were showing courage and ganas?
Oh, I showed a lot of courage and ganas with our very first step that we did. What was the name of our very first
La
step?
llamada.
La llamada. La llamada got me when we have to do the steps a little bit quicker. So I definitely challenged myself in that today.
Thank you for trying your best, and one more elbow bump for being so
Yeah,
courageous.
definitely.
Awesome. Senor G, how did we show our courage today and our ganas by challenging ourselves with our patterns?
Well, I think that one of the ways that we definitely showed how much courage, ganas we have is by challenging ourselves and maybe thinking about how to challenge ourselves a little bit more. Maybe rather than just opening the door, maybe we could go above. By trying to move in different rhythms and ways, that can be a challenge. So I think that we definitely did that today.
Awesome. And I learned today that we can connect different patterns to the same rhythm. When Senor G, when you taught me how to do my llamada, I was using my numbers and I was thinking of the number 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then I connected the next one, la bienvenida. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So I think I was able to connect different patterns to the same rhythm, which was 1, 2, 3, by using my feet, using my hands, but also listening to the music.
Yeah, very important.
Thank you, Senor G. One
Thank
more
you,
elbow bump.
thank you.
And with that, we're going to say goodbye. We hope to have both of you back soon. Bye-bye,
Anytime.
KIPPsters.
Bye.
Hasta luego.